first one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You were when a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Oh, it's time to bleed. It is time to bleed. Hate to say I told you so, all right. Ain't that right? Right. You might want to listen to me. It's okay. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I don't know. I'm just a hater and everything else. You know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hold on, I'm looking for something real quick. 1 second. Ah, there it is. Out there. I found it. Let's do this roll call real quick. So we're gonna get down to this business right here. This is amazing. Amazing. Nitty G, where you been, good brother? Salute. Rick Blackwell, Todd Swindle, the Sensei, Stormy B-Man in the building. Mind of Mansa Musa, my brother, True Boxing Night. Cameron Fields, salute, sis. How are you? Tay Tay, good morning. Sadiq Brown, what's going on? G. McCall, Jamal Robinson, Robert Singleton, Detroit native, Marcus Walsh, Gerard Harlem in the building, Andrew Gray, Deacon Dollars, Vince, what's going on, good brother? Salute, Jeff Spark, my brother, how are you? Everything cool, boss. Yes. Do y'all remember Razor? What's good? I want to show y'all something. Do you guys remember this? Yeah, you remember this? You unmute this, turn it all the way up.
You know what? I'll tell you what.
Tell them stay focused.
Take 25%. Take 25% and fight Devin. Take 25%.
Teach some defense.
Take 25%.
Teach some defense. Whoa! What the
Move! You know what? I'll tell you.
Y'all remember that? Ruben, what up? King Bonnie, Tiago Rose, what's good? Y'all remember that? I don't know how many people say, man, I think he should have took that 25% off it from debit. I mean, I don't know. And then you had the detractors over here talking about, hey, man, Shakur's right, 25%, that's no money. As if they're in his bank account, they know what his mortgage is and everything else, and they know he's being lowballed and he can make more money elsewhere. Give me more money. But the minimum is 30%. What is he getting with the 25? How many times I got to mention it? It's 25%, which was going to be his highest payday. He was getting a shot at 4 belts in one fight. Could have been undisputed. He's going to get on pay-per-view for the very first time in his life, which he hasn't done. He's fought in Oak Park. What up, brother? He's fought 3 times since then. Hasn't been on pay-per-view, and in essence, he's been booed. He fought at home, and people they show people leaving the arena. Rod, what up? I mean, come on. And let's not act like that's a fight. Wendy, what up? Let's not act like that wasn't a fight that Shakur could have won. We keeping it honest, right? Devin being drained. I didn't say that. Who said that? He said that. He's gonna be drained. Remember that? He said that. I didn't say that. He said that. CT Fat Boy, what up? He said that. He said that. And what happened? I said, oh, okay. You know, maybe he got a better plan. Maybe he has people in his, maybe he has people around him that are steering him in a better direction. So forget Devin and pay-per-view and your highest payday and forget all of that. Forget all of that. You don't need to be undisputed in one fight. You don't need to be on pay-per-view. You don't need to fight Devin drained. You don't need your highest payday. Go fight Edwin De Los Santos. Well, how'd that work out? I mean, you won. I said you won. In fact, I remember telling people, man, stop that boring talk about Shakur. Remember me? I said that. Stop calling him boring. I said that. Stop doing that. I hate when they call black fighters boring. Even if they're 50% black. I said I hate when they do that. Stop calling the kid boring. He won. Okay. Did he make more money with, you know your worth, but did you make more money with Edwin De Los Santos? Since you know your worth. Y'all know I don't like talking about money at all. Keep it simple. You said Devin was lowballing you, and everyone said, oh man, 25%, that does sound low. What does he deserve? 50? Based off of what? What was he getting with the 25%? A shot undisputed, a fight that he could have won. But you know your worth. And we're not going to talk about him lying, talking about he sent Devin a contract. He didn't do it. That was a lie. At a party that he was invited to. I mean, the disrespect was just insane. It was insane. Because he kept doing it. And before Devin went to 140, he said, you know what? I'll tell you what. Smoke. Let's get it. Undisputed, pay-per-view. And you said no based off of 25%. Oh, yeah, Cameron. Yeah, he didn't even counter. I forgot about that. Didn't even counter. Jim Brown, what up? Didn't even counter. Femi, what's good, sis? Good morning. Good to see you. Ruben, what up? Well, I don't know. See, Ruben, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm calling it a 50-50 fight. I'm not going to say Devin going to go in there and wash him. I'm just saying, look, Shakur nice with it. We ain't seen him get touched clean yet. I wanted to see the fight. He didn't want to take it. So, you know what I'm saying? So, look, have I not been fair to Shakur? I've been very fair. I don't say he, when have you heard me say a fight is trash? You know what I'm saying? Star City J, salute. My brother Jab Jamboree, my brother in the building. He said, thanks for always holding the set, man. I'm in the building, man. I help everyone and anyone when I can. Absolutely. Absolutely. Case in point, you see this queen right here? We knocked heads, but we good. We knocked heads, but we good. We ain't got to agree on everything, but that don't mean I hate you. I want the best for all my people. It's when my people don't want the best for me, it's a problem. I'd rather just not deal with you. But I want the best for all my brothers and sisters. People that wish harm on me, you could die. You know, I don't want to, you know, that's a mistake Dr. King made. And he said that, you know, I have a dream. Remember that? Little white boys and white girls will be able to join hands with little black boys and black girls. No, doctor. Malcolm X was like, they don't want us around. You shouldn't want to be around them if they don't want to be around you. What happens when you walk up on a stray dog? They're going to look at you. What are you doing? Hey, come here. And you put out your hand, they're going to fucking snap at you. There's a 50-50 chance they might snap or they might like you petting them. I'm not taking that chance. But if the dog is barking at you and you walk up, you get 5 feet in front of him, don't touch him. Those animals don't want to be touched. So you leave the animals where they are. I love black people, but I hate niggas. I love white people, but I hate crackers. Y'all know. I got a lot of white friends. They refer to them as trailer trash. And ain't no trailers. Well, there are trailers in New York, but you get my point. I want what's best. So I always extend a helping hand. Always do. Bottom line, you shouldn't want to be around anybody that don't want to be around you. Don't force it. Trust me. If they don't want to be around you, don't be around them. And Femi is my sister. We had a bit of a viral moment, but that's all it was. I want what's best for her. I want what's best for everybody in this chat. Period. Period. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, when y'all get a minute, go subscribe to her. That's what you do. King Corleone in the building. There you go. That's what we do. That's my brother Oak Park. That's what we do. We hold each other down. Ultra man, salute, good brother, in that super chat. Much love. He said, wow, Drew, 2 days in a row, I got a notification. Oh, man, I'm on fire, I guess. I'm going to play the lottery and wild out. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Let me show y'all something. So I put out a short. Salute, Ultra man. I put out a short. Let me show you another. Pompey, what up, man? Uncommentary, what up, man? Copper Aborigines. Let me show y'all something else. Where is that? Hot off the press. I'm gonna show you how these clowns do us. Here it is. I'll show y'all something. Let me show you something. When I tell you this evil at work, I just want to show y'all. This is just a sidebar. Arb Jones, what up? This is just a sidebar. I'm gonna get back to Shakur in a minute and his horrible decision making. Look at this. We slow it down for y'all. Our brother Soul Power, what up? Our brother Cortez Bowles hit me with a Cash App yesterday. And he stated that he couldn't comment. Now, Cortez not only was a wrench, but he's been on the panel. So when he sent me the Cash App, I was like, what the? What? Now, Pete, this is me on the phone. I had to screen record this. I unhid him 4 times, and it was not registering. Times. This is his page. 3 times. Unbelievable. It says unhidden 4 times. He's been a supporter of my channel for God knows how long, and he was a moderator. Nobody blocked him. How'd that happen? Who's doing this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because I didn't do it. Sid Mark in that super chat. He says, salute, Drew. Salute to you, good brother. Much love and appreciation. Yeah, we know who's doing it.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
You see what I mean? So now, here's the deal. What I had to do when I came home and got on my desktop, Big Joe Townsend in the building, Frank from the land, salute. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You see? You see? Brent Fox, my brother, salute. Go subscribe to Brent Fox. Yo. So I had to come home, right? Chief Wildfire, salute. I had to go to his channel, take him off the hidden list. That wasn't working. I had to highlight his channel, go into my community, and put his link into the moderator page. Refresh it. It was a whole thing I had to do. So now, Cortez, if you're getting this, you're a moderator again. I had to make him a moderator through his page. It was ridiculous. But as you can see, they unsubscribed Ultraman from me. You see, these dudes don't know that we talk.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Get your hand off my penis!
I mean, come on, Miguel. Slow it down. I'm collecting data. I'm giving you warning shots. You're not listening, dude. Go on and do what you do, Miguel. ES, salute, sis. Hey, Hardy, my sis, what up? The queen's in here. JC, my brother. Go subscribe to JC Storyteller. And subscribe to A Hardy. It's one of our queens. I ain't got to tell y'all should all be subscribed to Tay Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat talk. Hashtag TWT in this mofo. Salute. Documentation beats conversation. I don't know. You keep up the great work, Miguel. I kill Bob. Salute. Keep up the great work, Miguel. Documentation beats conversation. You watch me enough. You watch me enough. I move and shake, and I do it for a reason. When that hammer drop on your head, you're gonna have to justify all of this.
Get your hand off my penis!
I told you, stop. But you keep doing it. You keep doing it. Okay. Nice try, but we got you. Anyway, boxing, please. So, Shakur, can I ask y'all a question? Here's a question. Should Shakur have taken the 25% from Devin before Devin went to 140? Should he have taken the 120? Should he have taken the 25% and fought Devin? Brandon, what up? Son of Tank, what up? Just give me a yes. Yes or no? Brandon says, yep. Look, yes. G. McCall, yes. Cop Aborigines, yes. Cameron Fields, damn right. Young Abel, salute. Look, yes. I think so. Yes. Jim Brown, most definitely. Yes. Ratchet, what up? Can I ask, why do y'all think he didn't take it? Y'all think it was really all about the money? I mean, was he going to be in the poorhouse if he didn't? I mean, was he going to be in the poorhouse? What's going on here? I can't figure out why he didn't take it. I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you, man. I don't know. Unless he didn't think he could beat him. you sending bottle service, and you know what I'm saying? What's the term everyone used today? What's the term our queens say today? Stop playing in my face. And by the way, when I say that men say that, I'm really calling them, you know, broken wrist.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
That's what I'm calling them. I'm calling them broken wrist. Why Devin playing in my face? Head going just like this. Why Devin playing in my face? Houston in the building. My brother, 503 Lion, salute. I was wondering, I wanted Shakur to take this fight. I was like, he could win this fight, man. Devin's drained, you know what I'm saying? He be weighing in looking like Skeletor. His face be sunken in. I'm like, I don't like that. And I said, man, why he gonna fight Shakur on the way out, man? Why? That was a dangerous fight. 503 says, what does the 25% have to do with today? I'm glad you brought that up. My brother, you see that? Did you hear what happened? Did you hear what happened? 503? Supreme Beast Boxing in the building. Salute. Did you hear what happened? I'm glad you brought that up because I'm bringing it up for a reason. I'm not just bullying Shakur. I'm asking, if you look at the title of the show, it says Shakur has no value with question marks. And I'm asking y'all to remember the 25%. Did you hear what just happened? And shout out to Blue Blood, because he always breaking stories, man. If y'all not subscribed to Blue Blood, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But I was listening to him and I said, oh my God. Yeah, brother. Listen to this. 503, listen to this. You're not going to like, because you know what? This is not right. This is not right. Like I tell y'all, my memes mean something. Devin's in the middle. He represents that 25% that I think that Shakur could have took. He should have took, because that was a winnable fight. That was a winnable fight. Who are the other two people on the right-hand side of the screen? That's George Cambozo. One person I think Shakur will absolutely wash. And William Zepeda, who I picked Shakur to wash. And I got Oscar De La Hoya in the fishnets laughing, pointing. Bro, do you know what this dude did? Oscar swoops in. Now, we all know what was going on with Zepeda lining up to fight Shakur. I don't think, help me out. How many titles did Zepeda fight for? Ever? 503, he ever lost in the jungle? What up? 704 Joe, that's how they do me. How many titles did William Zepeda ever have fight for a title? I'm saying no, but I'm not right all the time. Help me out, I'm asking. Stormy, Joe Townsend, anybody. Help me out, anybody. Has William Zepeda, Copper says no. He never fought for a title? He never fought for a title? I just want to make sure. Detroit native says no. He never fought for a title? Ever. I want to make sure. Because I don't know everything. I can admit that. So he never fought for a title. Okay. How the hell does he see more value in George Kambosos than Shakur? Bert, what up?
What?
What planet am I on? This is not Earth. This is not Earth. Oscar came in and said, you're not fighting Shakur, you're fighting George Kambosos, who just got knocked out by Lomachenko, who just ducked Tank Davis. I'm speaking the facts. I don't like Tank, but did Loma just duck Tank? He just ducked him. And by the way, No one's dragging Lomachenko. He did it in nothing. Nothing. So everybody's getting sunned over here. Tank just got sunned by a guy with 3 losses. And Shakur's now getting sunned. He's undefeated and a champion. How does Oscar and Zepeda see more value in George Kambosos than Shakur? Please explain. Oh, wait a minute. William Zepeda got a whole country behind him. You see how that backfires? They're doing Shakur dirty right now. But then again, remember that 25%?
Whoa! What the yeah, it's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it?
Go! Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, right. George has Australia. What a tangle web we weave. How is this right? How is William Zepeda, who's never fought for a title? Oh, wait, so he's chasing a bag, right? So George Kambosos, because he's a former unified champion. He was never undisputed. He's a former unified champion. What, Zepeda about to go to Australia? What? Yo, it's getting worse. I'm telling you, the Shakur fans need to be up in arms. Now, you hear me talking about it, right? Ooh-wee. Gary says, remember, Oscar Zepeda told Shakur that if he didn't sign the Golden Boy, no fight. They basically ducked him. These are the injustices that's what, if you go watch Blue Blood's video from yesterday night, this is what he's talking about. It's outrageous. Jeff Spark in the building. Snack Speed, what's going on? This is outrageous. Dill Spoolie, what up? This is outrageous. Why? Oh, now you hear me talking about it, right? Every black channel should be dragging Oscar and Zepeda for this. And yes, I'm going there. Why does Zepeda get to do this? Why does Lomachenko get to duck Tank? I know Tank ducked him for 5 years, but Tank said, I'm ready now. How the hell he's not? You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, we got to fight. He says, no. I was like, what? Yo, this might break the internet. That's not Tank's fault. That was all Loma. That was all Loma. He ducked him, bro. Zepeda just ducked Shakur. Shakur's a champion. He got that green belt too. What? Black Boxing King, salute. Now, let me bring everything full circle, y'all. Do you remember when I said Tank Davis, Shakur, Devin, and Frank Martin need to say the hell with everything else and work it out amongst each other and freeze everybody out? Remember when I said that?
Whoa! What the
Now look. All that focus on trying to freeze Devin out and pillow fist and all that, he effed around and became undisputed based off of his own work ethic. And then tried to break bread with Tank and Shakur. They found reasons not to make the damn fight. He goes 140. Tank becomes an email champion. And which belt he got? The WBA, right? A belt that he said, don't give me, I don't want that ish. They said, you taking it. And then I look on BoxRec and they're not even acknowledging it anymore. What's going on, man? And now Shakur, undefeated, great boxing skills. The first thing they do is degrade him and say, you're a runner. Aisha, what up? You're a runner. You're a runner. You're a track star. That's the first thing they said. Nobody wants to see that. That's what Tank's camp said. I'm like, Lord, don't do that to this kid. Don't do that to this kid. So you got Tank and Shakur unification right there. For some reason, it's not happening. That's all we know. And we're like, no problem. Shakur about to get that Zepeda work. Another victim on Shakur. Now you hear me talking Shakur up, right? Hen Dog, what up? You hear me talking up Shakur? Because I think he's gonna wash Zepeda. But I could be wrong. How do we find out? We gotta see the fight. And enter Oscar on some pettiness and says, I'm digging up George Cambozo, who just got knocked out by Loma, his Christian brother. When I do that, I do it for a reason. Got knocked out with a body shot or something like that. Well, it started with a body shot. He's coming off of an L, and he gets a Zepeda fight. Now watch this. Who's the champion? Shakur. He can't get a fight. How is Zepeda the A side in this? How about that? Loma just ducked Tank. And we're like, what? What's Tank doing? How are these dudes with no belt, with defeats on their records? Well, forget about what, Zepeda. You know what I'm talking about. These guys are not the A side. And these two black fighters are stuck in limbo. What's happening here? Oh my God. Do y'all remember when Stormy and Scrapbook and Kirk, Sugar and 78 and BFTB and Black Fight Fan and myself, we mentioned something called the Black Murderers Row? Here's what's strange. Two black fighters in Tank and Shakur are champions, undefeated. How can they not get a fight? It seems like the industry is putting them in a position where they have to what? Fight each other.
Whoa! What the
Do you remember when I said the industry is rolling out the red carpet and setting up for the next undisputed champion at 135 to be Vasily Lomachenko? Do you remember when I said that? Okay. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all got short-term thinking. And this is the problem when I was talking to press yesterday. This is the problem, because right now, if it's about chasing money, who's worth more money? Shakur or George Kambosos? Everybody's going to say Kambosos. Why are y'all doing that? Why are y'all out loud about it? Y'all should be dragging Kambosos and dragging Zepeda. You should be dragging Oscar De La Hoya. You should be like, yo, Zepeda, you gonna fight a guy coming off of a knockout loss? You're a Mexican warrior. Tell Oscar I want that Shakur smoke. Like Canelo said, I don't care, give me that Lara smoke. And Oscar was like, yo, hold on, not him. Remember Floyd? You lost that? They ain't gonna give it to you with this. I want that fight. That's what Canelo, at least Canelo did that. Why ain't Zepeda doing that? Why? Tell me why. Is he scared? How about this? Who thinks Kambosos is going to beat Zepeda? Who really thinks that's going to be a good fight? It might be exciting. Can we say that we know how Shakur and Zepeda's gonna turn out? Can we say for sure? Popular belief says Shakur styles on him. Oh, I'm sorry, he runs from him. Right? You see how dangerous this is? You see how dangerous language is? Didn't the good brother, the young, because we got to be patient with our young brothers. The young brother press came in there and he said, Tank Davis outboxed Isaac Cruz. And then said El Rayo ran all night. You see what I'm saying? You see how dangerous that is? And see, the young man don't understand. I hope he's watching. And I ain't talking bad about him, but this is what he said just yesterday. You see how important language is? Anthony, what up? You see that? Lomachenko. Though the angles, we've never seen that before. As if, y'all ever heard of Sweet Pea Whitaker? What are y'all talking about, man? They told us Lomachenko was the greatest thing since Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard in the ring. And I'm like, Floyd Mayweather just left Top Rank. Who do you think you're talking to? And he didn't lose his second pro fight. What are you talking about? Come on, stop. Stop. Just stop it, bro. Just cut it out. Cut it out. Language. Code. I'm telling you. What you don't want. Let me wrench my brother real quick. What you don't want is when it comes down to Lomachenko and whoever, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all letting Lomachenko get away with this. Felix, what up? Y'all letting him get away with it. Y'all letting Oscar get away with this. Right? It's going to end up Shakur in that ring with Tank at some point. You already heard Coach Cal say he don't like that fight. Oscar's keeping Zepeda away from him. Loma's staying away from Tank now. Right? He's staying away from Tank now. Not because he's scared. These guys are playing chess. Remember, Lomachenko will forever have the machine behind him. There's nothing you can do about that. They're hoping that Shakur and Tank cancel each other out. And don't act like the Shakur fight, Shakur versus Tank, don't act like that's a fight that Shakur can't win. Coach Cal already said he don't want that fight. They're in the same division and nothing's moving and shaking. No doubt, Jim, just use it wisely. And I'm looking at this like, let me see, Stormy, Kurt Sugar, the late great Kurt Sugar, and Scrapbook always talked about the black murderer's role in the history. You can go to Scrapbook. Hannibal, what up? You can go to Scrapbook. You can go to Scrapbook Boxing right now and look up the history of how black fighters is treated. But some of you kids got ADD. It's not going to register. And in order to understand how you got here, you got to understand where we came from. You don't get it. You don't get it, do you? I'm reading into all of this. And, you know, I know what I'm looking, Rudy, what up? I know what I'm looking at. Hannibal, salute. I know what I'm looking at. And you know what y'all will never understand? This is actually coming from a place of concern. This is coming from a place of concern. Have we learned nothing from Wilder AJ? Because all this shucking and jiving with AJ, because that's what he did. He shucked and jived. He didn't tell Eddie, get me this Wilder fight. You don't understand. You know, we can make money here. Get me the Wilder fight. He didn't do that. 5 years of bullshit, and Usyk became undisputed at heavyweight. And then we want to wonder why that happened and how that happened. In order to understand how we got here, we got to understand where we came from. And it all started with Eddie Hearn and AJ and all these games they played. And all I know is that 5 years later, the brothers got a couple of losses between them. And Usyk ran away with it. What makes you think something similar is not happening right now at 135? When I said the 4 guys need to figure it out amongst themselves and freeze out Loma. Don't listen to me. Don't cry later. When Loma's crying this time in celebration, oh, finally, and you know they're going to slip it in. After the Haney robbery, and Tim Bradley might be the one saying it. Then then he'll be in the ESPN booth, right? Talking to Stephen A. Snitch. You know, Loma, it's been a long time. You know, and I don't want to get into the Devin Haney thing, but you know, I have my own personal feelings. But how do you feel? Oh, yes, you know, the Devin Haney thing, you know, it was a worst robbery in the last 100 years, you know, because, I best in the game, and, it's a shame, you know, Tank Davis first lost to Shakur, and, it's a shame that, Shakur, he had the unfortunate loss on the cards to Boatri Kitty. And, I come in, I do my job, and, Ukraine. In my eyes, you're undefeated. You're undefeated. You're going to get all of that. And I'm going to be right here like, see? I just want you niggas to know that you did this. It's going to be like a year later, and y'all going to forget everything that I said. And I'm going to remind you. Yeah, you see this? This is your fault. The whole time, what I say about Magic don't exist. But while they have your attention here, the illusion, right? It's happening out of your point of view. You can't see what they're doing behind your back. WBA, they said, take this belt, Tank. He said, I don't want that ish, but he got it. And now, Box Record's not recognizing it. Why is that, man? Why is that? Y'all are not paying attention, man. Y'all learned nothing from AJ and Wilder. You haven't learned a damn thing. Because here we go again. Y'all don't know how huge this news is. Zepeda just ducked Shakur. And all I'm asking is, man, Shakur on a personal, OG, the real OG, Mr. Mont, salute. Shakur on a personal note, you remember that 25%? Maybe you should have took that. You see what I mean? Maybe you should have broke bread. Instead of, you sent fake bottle service at a pool party that you was invited to by your friend. Well, now he hit you with a real deal and you said no. You said that was a low ball. I'm like, I don't get it. Okay. Maybe he's gonna make more bread elsewhere. Well, goes to show you that belts don't matter. Isn't that what the young brother press said yesterday? The belts don't matter. They're chasing the bag. Okay. So Zepeda's chasing the bag. Mitchell Show, what up? Rudy Geese. So we chasing bags now, right? Lomachenko ain't chasing the bag. Because you know what? You're going to find out how much belts matter when he ends up with 3 of them, and one of you niggas is the last one standing. You're going to find out. BF in the building? I ain't see him. Real Spell, what up? T-Dog, what up? I ain't see BF in the building? I ain't see him. Well, salute BF if you here. I ain't see him. Y'all going to find out, man. Y'all do know I wanted this prevented. I didn't want this. I see them do. I can't believe. Queen, what up? I can't believe y'all are allowing this to happen, man. I was listening to the Blues video yesterday. I said, yo, do they they know how important this is? Maybe you don't. Exactly, Queen. Loma, 3 years removed from 40. He gotta move like this. He's staying in shape. He ain't gonna get too heavy. His body's healing. He's not taking no damage. He want all you Negroes to bash each other apart. So by the time he get to you, he gonna try and, oh yeah, I'm ready. You're only gonna have like a 6-week camp. I'm ready now. He already tried to get Devin the first time. He tried to get Devin during Ramadan first. I was like, come on, bro. Ramadan? Y'all know what goes on Ramadan. Why is he trying to get him on Ramadan? Come on now. Come on, man. Get out of here. And you know what? Again, you already know how I feel about Tank. But I'm going to tell you that what'll be the worst thing in the world for y'all. Because I'm going to be sitting here just looking at it like, yo, I tried to warn. That's all I'm going to say. I tried to warn these fools. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen. The worst thing in the world, the worst possible scenario for Tank fans is if it comes down to Loma and Tank for real. Because I'm telling you, y'all saw what happened to Deontay? Okay. Y'all niggas are still wandering around talking about what we know happened, didn't happen? Okay. Okay. When you clearly see Tank, I don't think it'll happen on that level because Tank has people around him where he won't get poisoned and they won't play games with the gloves. But if you know you're looking at, I don't know, an 8-4 fight, and you know you saw that, and Loma wins by unanimous decision, I ain't doing a post-fight video. I'm doing a post-fight live. I'm be like, yo, see what I mean? Told you. But Drew, come on now, Tank won. He did. But I told you. You Negroes were supposed to freeze Loma out. Who's Loma? Who's Loma? He got Solito problems. He got Teofimo Lopez problems. He got Devin Haney problems. Who's Loma? Freeze him out! All y'all are undefeated. Freeze him out! Don't listen to me. Do what you want. Do what you want. Y'all been doing it. Okay. Keep thinking that Tank goes in there and knocks out everybody. Keep thinking that. We said the same shit about Deontay. And the powers that be had to reach in their trick bag to get our brother. Some of you agree. Most of you just don't want to hear it because you hate it on him. Trick bag. You heard me say trick bag, right? You say nobody could beat Tank at 135. How you think they're going to get Tank, y'all? Because Tank could get got. How you think they're going to get him? How you think they're going to get Shakur? You know, they're working on Shakur right now. They're tearing him down internally, saying that he's a runner. Nobody wants to see that. That's what they're saying. But they remind us that Willie fucking Pep won a boxing round on defense alone without throwing one punch. And they remind us daily that that happened. I never saw it. I never saw a video of it. But they remind us. But Shakur's a runner. Think about what I'm saying. Y'all niggas ain't ready. And I understand. African throwing that super chat. Much love. He says salute to Uncle Drew. Man, salute to you, good brother. Much love. Main biker, salute. A lot of y'all never even heard of Willie Pep. Just Google him, man. That's a legend. Burt Sugar. I heard him tell that story back in the 80s on TV. Y'all remember Burt Sugar with the hat and the cigar? Willie Pep won a boxing round off of defense alone. Never threw a punch. And y'all believe it when it's coming from that old white man. Y'all believe it. He's just telling you what he heard. He wasn't there. He heard it from somewhere else. He wasn't there. And no disrespect to him because he's a historian himself. And salute to him because, you know, he's passed. But he wasn't there. But Scrapbook could get on here and have a whole goddamn channel giving y'all history lessons and giving you facts. Supported by a lot of articles. Or the history of black fighters. He's learned it from fighters that we know, who's learned it from people that were there. So the OGs. Scrapbook Boxing should have 100,000 subs by now, man. But y'all want to get educated. But you know, if you want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in a goddamn book. It's not even a goddamn book. This is audio, man. All you gotta do is put it in and get on your treadmill and run and listen and get educated and understand why I take these positions that I do. Why I knew what they were gonna do to Deontay. I knew what they were gonna do to AJ. I knew what they were gonna do to them as a collective. I knew it. Y'all laughed at Deontay when Fury cheated him. AJ comes to New York. I didn't go to, my boy, rest his soul, I didn't go to the fight. I could have went. I went to work that night. I said, I ain't going to that. They blowing up my phone. Yo, he lost, huh? I got home and watched the fight. I'm looking at AJ like, he ain't right. And my boy told me, yo, your man down here, no shoes on. He left a message, yo. He walked around, no shoes on, sweating. I said, was he sick? I said, oh shit, they poisoned him. Look at Eddie Hearn's face at the end of the fight. Look at AJ's father. Go at Eddie Hearn. The other black guy, I think he had on glasses. That was AJ's father. AJ had to stop him. Dog, it's not them, it's me. No, AJ, you got poisoned, big dog. Got him so messed up now he signs a lifetime contract or whatever the hell that was. Or is. To Eddie Hearn. Got him. We used to be slave drivers. Now I have to call him Mr. White. Dillian standing there. You Negroes are right where y'all are supposed to be. You're right where you're supposed to be. What's the name of our old sister that said I could have freed more slaves if they knew they were slaves? Put her name in the chat. Let me see who's paying attention. Tony G, what up? She said I could have freed more slaves if they knew they were slaves. Let's see. I'm the light-skinned Negro. I get the good part of the pig. When it rains, I'm indoors. So I can't be a slave. I'm not out in the field. Thank you, Abel. Thank you, Tiago. She could have freed a lot more if they knew they were slaves. And when I get on here, thank you, Vince. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. And when I get on here and I see all of this, Marcus, thank you. Mansa Musa, thank you. Hendog, thank you. When I see all of this dysfunction, remember the position I took. Y'all know why I don't like Tank Davis, because he's contributing to the dysfunction. Never forget that. You know how we say Floyd Mayweather has a responsibility to the game, or we figured Floyd Mayweather could have taken a different route and really changed boxing. But he chooses Gucci. Okay. You can't make people do anything that they don't want to do. Which is why you don't trust Floyd. Which is why I will never have a Floyd Mayweather-esque type of person around me. Which is why I wouldn't have a Tank Davis-esque dude around me. Listen, y'all. Listen. There's no coming back from this. And mind you, y'all, this is after he popped. And this is after he got escorted out of that hotel with the Magneto helmet on his head. There's no coming back from this. There's no coming back from this. Done. There's no hope for these niggas. And you guys think that Tank is unbeatable? When they decide to get him, they're going to get him. They're tearing down Shakur, bro. For what? Being a boxer. Listen to what I just said. You're tearing Shakur down for being a boxer. But for years, they beat us in the head about Willie Pep winning a boxing round without throwing a punch. Now, one time is he referred to as boring or a runner. And here you have Shakur, who hasn't been touched. And they show people leaving the arena when he had a homecoming fight. Please explain. Now, I'm not the biggest Shakur fan either. But right is right and wrong is wrong. Where's the lie? I just armed y'all with something. The next time someone calls Shakur boring, bring up the Willie Pep. It's a notorious story. And there's no video of it. It's like legend. And y'all don't question that. But you can go to Scrapbook's channel. And I guarantee you some of you niggas will question some of the shit he says, man. Well trained. You guys are well trained. And all I wanted was for those brothers at 135 to figure it out. So when I say things like, okay, Tank is an A-side, he could have stopped a lot of things. He could have stopped the Lomachenko thing. He could have got at Teofimo and stopped that. All those belts moving around. Oh, well, Tank's about the money. Well, if he's the money man, it don't matter who he fight because he's the money man. What is wrong with y'all? He gonna make money regardless, right? Which one is it, man? Oh my God, man. Who's that comedian? Dude, you're so retarded. He used to have a show on I think on Comedy Central. Exactly, Hen Dog. When Scrapbook drops a video, just listen. Let me tell you how. Stormy has a show called The Three Wise Men of Boxing. Now you got to be a member to watch those shows. Become a member. I'm gonna tell you something. That Stormy B-Man, Kurt Sugar, the late great Kurt Sugar, and Scrapbook Boxing. That show, when I listened to it, there was nothing for me to participate in. It was just an education. I love listening. There was not one time that I listened to that show that I didn't learn something. Curtis Anderson was an almanac of many sports, but he loved boxing. Stormy B-Man, the X's and O's. In Scrapbook, the historian, he's a historian. And I'm glad Stormy made it for members only. Because you know what, man? Education comes at a price, man. Y'all pay for college and everything else. And y'all pay for stupid stuff. But if you love the sport like you say, you become a member of the Stormy B-Man's channel and listen to The Three Wise Men. There's a bunch of shows. I don't know how many. There's a bunch of them. Because I was listening to it in real time. And I'm not saying that just to give him a pointless plug. That's my brother. That's my big brother. But if it's about the sport like you say, are you subscribed to Scrapbook? Are you subscribed to Stormy? Hell, when Tay Jones gets on here and starts talking about X's and O's, I can't tell him anything. I listen. Sure, I fought, you know, I sparred a lot. I didn't fight on the pro level though. Hell, I didn't even fight on the amateur level. But I was in the gym with headgear on and sparring a lot. But Tay's a pro. What am I gonna tell him? See what I mean? The problem is a lot of you Negroes are afraid to admit when you don't know something. And that's a recipe for disaster. When you don't know something. In order to understand why things are happening now, and you see what's crazy about, and listen, man, what's unfortunate is that you have Shakur fans and Tank fans that don't understand what's happening. I believe there was even some Haney fans that were just moving along with the wave, and then when this happened to him, luckily it got caught. And now they know, oh man, this is a real dirty business. Yes, man. Luckily, Ryan's an idiot, and he's out loud about it, and he played in your face. And when he played in our face with the racist stuff and everything else, there's still this. Do you see why I don't deal with Tank anymore? This is after all of that. Floyd Scarfield. We loving brown people, y'all. Ryan ain't never did nothing to me. He's always been a gentleman to me. He wore these nice Speedos at the, girl, we loving brown people, y'all. He just needs some milk. If you don't go sit your, oh man, I ain't gonna do it, bro.
Get your hand off my penis!
Royal Constrictor, salute. This is tragic. And they're trying to do it again, man. Here they come again. No black person should have been siding with Ryan Garcia. Senior said that, Tiago. Senior. Tyra, what up? Waving his hand, licking his lips. It was disgusting. Isak, what up? It was disgusting. I said, I can't believe. He really, what? You don't joke like that. The man said, I want to resurrect George Floyd, delete him again, and join the Ku Klux Klan. And then Shakur and Keyshawn Davis jumps on an Instagram live stream, make friends with him, and now they petition him for a fight. Meanwhile, Shakur Zepeda just told you, eat an ick between two slices of bread, F your belt, and we're gonna go play with some kangaroos.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Better than that!
Exactly, Freeman. I just ignore, man, bro. They lost so much. Sean Porter, they lost so many points. I'm watching that like, what the hell's happening here? Then again, Harriet Tubman. I'd have saved a lot more slaves if they knew they were slaves. So when I say Black Murderers Row, I know y'all know about it now because, you know, we're in the age of technology. I'm sure you young cats have heard it. How about doing the research now? Do the research now. And then you turn around and say, they could never do that now. No. The game's done changed. What did they call the original gun? A musket? You put the gunpowder in and that little bullet that was a ball, a little iron ball, and you shoot it. 1,000 years later, now you have a semi-automatic weapon. The Civil War. Louis Hen, what up? You'll have like 300 soldiers marching, beating a drum. With their muskets or whatever they have, those one shots. Do you know one army tank beats all of them? Missile here, boom, boom, and then run everybody over. Fight's over. And it's like 3 dudes in the tank or something like that. Fight's over. Yeah, I know Andre Ward. There's a there's a litness of Negroes that really think, well, things aren't like that bad anymore. No, actually they're worse. You know why? Because now things like that have to be hidden. And we have to, main event Mark Slew, we have to unearth it. They're more covert now. And if you're uneducated and didn't pay attention, you don't know about it. What do we always say? Deontay Wilder's mistake was getting that fat motherfucker off the couch. Should have left him there. Really. You should have left him there. But him being a kind-hearted man, said, come on back, man. People need the Gypsy King. And boy, he didn't know he was going to cheat him and do all of that. But that's what they do. And guess what? Another gypsy told me that. Cheating, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I was like, oh, that's what they do. Saying that that's just what they do. That's how they compete to get a competitive edge. It's normal to him. And when you can't do what's normal to you, what happens? You get knocked on your ass by Francis Ngannou. You lose to Alexander Usyk. There it is. See what I mean? So all you cats running around talking about, hey man, you know, it's not like, okay. I'm watching them cut Shakur down. Never mind how he's a shyster and I don't like the fake bottle service he sent to Devin, told him I signed a contract, and then he ducked the 25%. Now I'm reminded you. I know I said on a previous stream, I don't know which one, but I said, he's going to regret this day that he turned it down. And all you Shakur fans saying, nah, he ain't going to regret nothing. Now look, and this is only the beginning. The kid's undefeated and he's a WBC champion. As far as I'm concerned, he backed up his talk. One of the biggest mistakes in his life is not taking the 25% offered by DHP. That's a mistake. And you're seeing it now. How on earth is a guy that just lost more valuable than him? William Zepeda should want Shakur's head on his damn resume. Oscar's about to make him fight a guy that just lost. He should be at Oscar like, yo, bro, that's Shakur. I want to take that. Oh. Thank you, Stormy. Y'all gonna see. Y'all are gonna see. And you know what? Watch this, y'all. I hope when Shakur loses, it's not a mental collapse. I hope it's not a situation where we'll watch him in the ring and something ain't right. Like his head's not in it. Like, yo, you don't normally do this. What's he doing fighting in the pocket, exchanging? What the hell is he doing? That's not his game. Oh, he's on the floor. I don't want that for him. Steve L, my brother. They're hoping his next fight, he's acting out of the ordinary. Let me ask y'all a question. Who's he fighting next now? If it's not William Zepeda, right? Because he's a champion. CB Sports in the building. He's a champion. There is no light work on this level. He's a champion. Who's he fighting next? Exactly, Tim. They're greasing up that booty hole for Shakur. And nobody's making enough noise. YouTube should be in an outrage right now. They should be dragging Zepeda for not telling Oscar, no, you get me that fight. I could beat that kid. What does that mean? I become a champion and I give him his first L? And you trying to send me to Australia with the kangaroos and koalas to fight a guy that just lost to Lomachenko? For what? I'm Mexican. I'm a warrior. George Kambosos' 2 seconds of funk is up. We don't need that. There's more value in that. Besides, I'm Mexican. I have a nation behind me. Everyone will be rooting for me anyway. We could drag him to LA. They'll do it. Watch this. Who's really the A side? Zepeda versus Shakur. Who's really the A side? And let me remind you what our good brother, young brother, Press said yesterday. These Spanish guys got nations behind them. Didn't he say that yesterday? Or someone said that in the chat. It might not have been Press. They have countries behind them. Well, who's the A side in Zepeda versus Shakur? When they show, now watch this. Before you say Shakur, remember what ESPN did to him. Did they not show the audience leaving? They already cut that kid down. They called him a runner. He's boring. And they show people leaving the damn stadium. Oh, man, and they do this to us all the time. When did you ever hear me say Shakur is boring? I never said that. Meanwhile, did they show you the whole arena after Tank beat Ryan, when he came back and fought Oscar Duarte? Did they show you the whole arena? And Rod Neal was there. Half the arena was shut off, and it wasn't a sellout. And he just came off of a pay-per-view. You would think that he'd be fighting on pay-per-view. Hell, Tank fought Hector Garcia on pay-per-view. So Ryan lost on pay-per-view. I would think since he's such a rock star with all these Instagram followers, he'd be fighting on what? Pay-per-view, right? Didn't happen. He fought on free TV. As a matter of fact, he fought a week after Devin beat Regis Prograis. He fought the following week on free TV. Well, it was on cable, but you get my point. Y'all said nothing. Y'all said nothing. Y'all went straight to Devin Haney. Oh, well, how many sales he did? And then when BFTB got the numbers for you, oh, he's lying. How do you know? But we know he was on pay-per-view. I don't care if he did sell 35,000 seats. Don't care. Because this. Always want to talk about what a black fighter sells. Has Rolly been on pay-per-view since? No. Hector Garcia? No. Ryan Garcia? Yup. With who? Devin. Mario Barrios? No. Isak Cruz? No. No, I'm sorry. Isak was on an undercard of the Bud and Errol, but he didn't main event. We do it to ourselves, man. Don't they tell us black fighters don't sell? Y'all see why I don't like Chris Colbert, aka Elmo? Y'all see why? My people, these people, they don't support. That's why I was glad El Rayo knocked his ass out. Man, get out of here with that. I bought every Floyd Mayweather pay-per-view. I bought every Bud Crawford pay-per-view. And I attended, 2? Bud vs. Arrow and Amir Khan. I was in New York. And I bought it. Don't you ever in your life tell me, Chris Colbert, that I don't support. I know I was way past my bedtime, waiting for you to show up at Barbershop Conversations. An hour into the show, we start asking, hey man, where's what happened to Chris Colbert? Fred said, I don't know. I was like, what? He said, yo man, we do this for them. He told me he was gonna show up, had a long conversation with him. He just didn't show up. No call, no show. But we don't support. There was your support right there. And back then, Fred was on all cylinders. There'd be like 500 people in the chat. Y'all tell me I'm lying. Y'all remember that? That was a few years ago. And now look at Chris Colbert now. You got slept by El Rayo, planked. Where you at now? I bet you wish you had that support now. No, you insulted me. Throwback AOL. Goodbye. Goodbye. With your purple hair. Main biker in that super chat, he says, U.S. is 5 times bigger than Mexico. So we're the A side. You let them tell it. Well, also, you could put the UK in the middle of Texas. But meanwhile, mofos come up here and tell us, hey, man, these other countries, these fighters from other countries got a whole country behind them. But we, man, I swear to God. Oh, yeah. That's right. Barrios and Thurman was on pay-per-view. But watch this. And that's correct. Thank you, brother. That's what the chat is for. Let me be specific. Can Barrios main event a pay-per-view without another stellar name? Tank can. Hector Garcia. Isaac Cruz, Rolly Romero. Barrios needed Keith Thurman. And as a matter of fact, that was Keith Thurman's pay-per-view. It wasn't Barrios so much. It was really Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman is Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Barrios can't headline a pay-per-view by himself. He can't. Ryan Garcia can't. Barrios can't. Isaac Cruz can't. Hector Garcia can't. Rolly Romero can't. They need a dance partner. Ryan Garcia needs a dance partner. Tank Davis does not. He could do anything and get and have a pay-per-view. Now watch this. Shakur can't. And they're reminding us. They're reminding us. Every time we turn around, as good as Shakur is, they're telling us he's boring. He don't want to take risks. And people leave in the middle of his fights. Meanwhile, the kid's undefeated and he's a WBC champion. Y'all remember he whooped Oscar Valped's ass? Y'all remember that? You remember that? No mention of that. In fact, Oscar Valped's has a whole statue of him in his hometown. What was his excuse? I drank some tea. Everybody did the research. Exactly, Rudy. Devin can. Kane, yeah, you remember that? They said there's no way. I forgot what he had in his system, but they was like, he didn't get that from no damn tea. Nigga drank a can of brisk. Talking about, yo, that's why I popped, man. Shut up. Shut up. Why are y'all lying? And why y'all putting up with it? Black fans, we're not outnumbered. We are unorganized. And just remember, all I wanted was for those 4 kings to figure it out amongst themselves. And being that, Devin was trying to run around and make fights, man. And being that it was phentermine. It was phentermine. He got it from some tea. And being that, look, I'm just different, y'all. I'm just different. You guys, and I'm not saying you guys in particular, I'm saying like kids like Press and, you guys are fans of a fighter. I love Devin. I love Deontay. I love Clarissa. But this is the fight game, right? There it is. What are you doing if you're not fighting the best? What are you doing if you're not fighting your contemporaries? Your one-track thinking is why Bivol and Beterbiev walked around at 175, belt holders, 1 fight away from undisputed, right in your face. And nothing was done. Nothing was done. Nothing was done. And they were champions for 6, 7 years? Longer than that? I saw it. I'm like, yo, what? Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Okay. Hey, man, you know what? Okay. Yo, you don't see those guys? Okay. And Turk Al-Sheikh said, you know what? Get it done. And now it's getting done. Now it's getting done. Turk Al-Sheikh signed a spotlight on all you niggas. I'm telling you he did. I'm telling you he did. That's exactly what he did. You got a belt? So does he. I got money. Want to make the fight happen or what? Why you don't want the fight? Okay. All right. Hey, Tank, you want to fight Devin? I got 50 million. 2 Ferraris. You about 9 of them with the 50 million. You still have money left. What? I got 2 gloves. What? Okay. No fight. Wait a minute. 175? There's 1 fight from undisputed? Bivol, Beterbiev? What? I got money. Come to Saudi. Fight's done. But before Turkey even got in the game, that fight should have been done. What did I say about the magic tricks? We're worried about the wrong stuff. Meanwhile, those 2 guys were 1 fight away from undisputed the whole time. And Artur Beterbiev got the illest record in boxing right now. Have you looked at it? I'll give you a minute.
Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
Somebody put Artur Beterbiev's record in the chat, please. And then ask me why he's not being spoke about more. I'm going to tell you why. Put his record in the chat. I'm going to tell you why he's not being spoken about. And why I'm glad Turkey done picked him up and said, get this fight done. Salute to General Zod. Artur Beterbiev. Yep, Shamal. All wins, all knockouts. He has a 100% KO ratio. 19 wins, no losses, no draws. No, wait, hold on. Is it 20 or 21? He has a 100% KO ratio, y'all. And here's why. Thank you, Tim. How do you market that to the American public? He's a white Canadian Russian Muslim. Box rate got at 20, okay. 20 wins, 20 knockouts, no losses, no draws. But how do you market this to the American public? Go. The American public's already scared of Muslims. He's white, he got the color thing down, but then he's also Russian. You know how we feel about, Russians now. When I say we, not me per se, but, you know, America. He's a white Canadian Russian Muslim. How does that work? Salute to Eric Jordan and that Cash App, much love and appreciation. He said for Ishi Cuz, should have took the 25%. Lightweight. And salute to Jay Johnson in that Cash App. Much love and appreciation, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you. The blue collar guy, salute. Yeah, it's considered an oxymoron, right? How many white Muslims you see in America? They exist. Yeah, Stormy is yeah. When that fight gets a little closer, man, we're gonna talk about it. Man, Turkey came through and said, yo, look, money, don't worry. All you gotta do is train and show up. I got your money right here. Or you talking about, oh, well, you know, Tank chasing money. He said 50 million, bro. Not even your base. He said 50 million. Not we're gonna give you 5 and then you get the back end money spread out over the next 3 years. No, he said, I'm gonna give you 50 million. That's it. You know. And Tank asked for 2 Ferraris. Boy don't want to fight. There it is. Oh, I know about that, Abel. That was crazy. That was crazy. So you'll never see Arthur with a Nike deal, or to my knowledge, she might have a deal with somebody. I'm not sure, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's just the world we live in. But title of the show is Shakur has no value. I'm not saying he has no value. I'm asking the question. He has no value? What you mean? Listen, they just devalued Shakur Stevenson, y'all. And you know, I'm pretty much done with Shakur petitioning Ryan Garcia, but you understand that they putting him in. Oh my God, I just thought of something. They're gonna let Ryan Garcia fight in about a year. Okay, I got you, Stormy. Let me get out your way. Y'all make sure y'all go peep Stormy Beer's premiere. Ryan Garcia, they're about to let that junkie back into boxing in about a year. Y'all really better be paying attention to Shakur. Please, pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. They're going to get that kid. Remember I said that. And y'all know I don't like how he's moving either. I don't like how Tank moves. I don't like how Shakur moves. I don't like how Keyshawn's moving. I don't like Floyd Scarfield's dad. I don't like how he's moving. But remember I said, with all that aside, what you see how Ryan Garcia is moving and shaking. He should have been canceled out of his socks, but he's still around. Lomachenko gets the duck. Loma, y'all not talking about it. Y'all should be dragging him daily. Devin Haney wants to fight everybody in this. Oh, what has he done? He don't make no money. Oh, he's pillow-fisted. For weeks, y'all do that. I was talking about Ryan so much on purpose. Y'all do nothing. Lomachenko just ducked Tank. Y'all talk about it for about 48 hours, and now y'all... Let me remind y'all. Shakur was just ducked by Zepeda to fight the guy Lomachenko beat, George Cambozo. What are y'all doing about it? What are y'all saying about it? The Andre Ward, Devin Haney interview, is it out or is it going to be out? Okay, Stormy. There's going to be more critique on that Andre Ward, Devin Haney interview than there is Zepeda ducking Shakur. You foolish mortals. Y'all really don't get it, do you? But never forget, Willie Pep won a boxing round without throwing a damn punch. I love you supporters, but I hate you fanboys and girls, man.
Okay, have a crappy weekend. Hope your house burns down.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.